For this lab, we will be doing 11.4 from the book. For this particular assignment, it's pretty straightforward. It's not asking us to write a complete class, if you will. Instead, it's only asking us to write a method. So I'm going to skip the whole design portion of this problem and just go right into writing the code for it. And it's asking us to use array lists. So I'm going to import an array list class. And for this problem, I'm going to call him array list max. Okay, so it asks us to create a public static max method that returns an integer, and it accepts an array list of integers. So this is what is given, and inside this method we just need to be able to compute the max, determine which element in the array list is the max. The book specifies a condition. If the list.size is equal to 0, we're going to return null. So let me do that. Let's see here. Otherwise, we will continue. If you remember doing a similar problem like this, where instead of using an array list, we used arrays to determine what the max value was, I'm going to have pretty much the same algorithm here. So create an integer object and give him a value of 0. I will now do a for loop to go through list. So this for loop is an enhanced for loop. It's new to Java 8. It pretty much says for every element in list, we're going to put each one into OBJ. Now I'm going to, with OBJ, give me the int value and check that to see if it's greater than the max value. And if it is, I will assign max to this value. And once I have completed all that, I return the max. And that should be it. Now, for this particular assignment, I will provide a main just so we can see it in action. I want to be able to test both conditions. So the first one, I'm going to do a system.out.println on array list max, and he's a static method. That's why I'm calling it in this manner. And I'm just going to pass in an empty array list. I will test the first condition. And I'm going to just do a system.out.println just to give me some separation in my printouts. Now I will create a new condition where I have a filled array list with integers. And as I do this, it's really important, if you have code that has evaluation statements, so these are either if statements or switch statements, you want to make sure you test every scenario. That way you can know if your code operates as it should. I'm going to create a list with 3 values in it, and I'm going to get the print out of this guy. think that's it. So let me save it. And I have an error I need to fix. What's going on? New array list integer. Am I missing a parenthesis here? Yes, I am. And I now think I have too many braces. Alright, let's see. Can I find symbol object? I inval. Did I not declare object? Inval? Oh, just missing the parentheses. I am not doing a good job with this lab assignment. I apologize. Alright, here we go. We are now completed. Now let me go ahead and run this. My first expected output will be null because I have an empty list. And then my second printout, I expect the number 3 to be printed out. So let's see if this works. So here's the null for the first printout because I have an empty list, and then 3 because I have a list filled with 1, 2, 3, and it's printing out the max. So this is so here's the code for 11.4, and hopefully you guys can work through this and understand and get a little more comfortable with array lists. I cannot stress enough how important array lists are, just collections in general. So it's really important to try to learn how to use these objects or these classes, array lists. We'll get to collections, things of that nature. But this will now complete this recording.